You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!
See, I'm a gangster for God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion.
Hey, what's up, Detroit? Best show we ever did. That's what they saying about this show before it even started. Let me tell you something. It's been a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And welcome to Detroit. All you Detroiters that's here visiting. And for you members of Detroit, you residents of Detroit, you citizens of Detroit, you know half the world down south is threatened for one of the biggest hurricanes, floods, flash floods ever. All off of Texas, down in that area, St. Pedro's, the different cities off the coast. They're threatened to have one of the biggest hurricanes ever. But it can be a hurricane, it can be some of anything, but it seldom hits Detroit. It's like Detroit has a special grace on it or something. So I'm just saying this is our home and it's a special place and we're protected. I think God has a special finger on Detroit. They know that we've been downtrodden so long. Factories may move out. People may blight out of Detroit, but we right here and we ain't going nowhere. And no matter what, you seldom hear about a hurricane or a flood here or anything negative. So, hey, we just saying welcome to Detroit. If you're here for the first time, and thanks for coming out and being with us. And you're watching United Gospel Explosion TV. I say that because when you unite the gospel, when you pull God's people together, when you put us all on one accord, positive actions this show is about. You see us doing community interviews, talk about stuff in the community. You see us having fun, introducing new singers. And you'll see some of the best gospel talent in the world come on the show, too. When you unite all these things in the spirit of truth and the spirit of having fun in the community, lifting God up in the community in a special way, not like you preaching off the pulpit down at them, but being right down here in the middle of the mix with them, helping to lift Detroit up, it explodes. When you combine God's grace and people, it explodes. So you have United Gospel Explosion TV. And, of course, I don't want to call her a sidekick. She ain't no sidekick. This Rhonda F. Clark with me, internationally renowned fashion model, believable beauty Rhonda Clark. And she's the one behind all these green bottles y'all see around the city. Her believable beauty oil, that rejuvenation oil.
That's right.
Right, Rhonda?
That's right. Believable Beauty Rejuvenation Oil.
And she looking on like, what? She done took this and smacked me on the face with it. Took a hand up and just smacked it all over me. I was like, what are you doing? It's good, Mr. Torrance. And, it didn't taste bad.
You're not supposed to eat it.
Well, you stuck it in my face. And then also, she put it on my head. Y'all might not can see this,
but it's
all
gone.
this hairline going out, curling up on the side. It made my hair grow back. That's me saying that. Now, I don't know what it's going to do for your hair. But I ain't never think I'd get hair back in that spot.
Yeah. It'll have your hair growing like a chia pet. Yeah, people been calling me, telling me they use it for their hair, for their hands, for their feet. One lady called me the other day, did you know that it was good for the heels of your feet? I go, of course I know. Wow. Of course I know. It's good for every bit of your body. So even if you got them
big, down soft, we walk around
That's
the house
right.
barefoot, you know how feet get a little rough sometimes.
They get
I ain't gonna say crusty.
And crack, kind of crack.
Crusty.
Right, because we all crusty. Can get dry. And you just need a little bit of it, just a dab of it, and rub it together.
Don't make me go to jail because it grew my hair, but I don't know if it's going to help me with some of these feet
out
here.
It's helping a lot of people, because I tried it. It helps the feet, the hands, and it's not oily, and it smells good. It just has a tin of coconut in it, and so that's that good smell that you smell. But hello, happy Friday, everybody.
So much is going on. Rhonda, you had mentioned last week, the last time you were here a couple of weeks ago or whatever, you had mentioned Thomas Hearns.
Tommy Hearns.
Tommy
the
Hitman Hearns. He went on down to
Las Vegas, yes.
And got an award.
Right. He was inducted into the
Boxers Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Yes.
And
he has a street name behind him here in Detroit. There's been a lot of good things going on with Thomas Hitman Hearns.
Got the Hitman.
You know, you can't forget where you came from in the Motor City. We had a Hitman Hearns. We had Motown. We had, you know, everything going on here. Tommy, when I was modeling, Tommy and we did a lot of shows and things together, and he's always been a good friend of mine.
Okay.
And another friend of mine, Thomas Bolden, came up with writing a proposal so that we could do a recreation center here with Tommy, the Hitman Hearns. He had the street name behind him, and he's gotten a whole lot of awards for what he's done.
You know, what I like to see was they have in the Chronicle, the Michigan Chronicle, which is one of the oldest black papers in the world, just like this TV station. I kind of follow both of them.
Okay.
And by the way, can I do a shameless plug?
Do a shameless plug.
You guys get the support in this particular station because I love it.
Okay.
This ain't just Watkins broadcast, you know, R.J. Watkins, but I've seen them get a lot of awards. And not only that, this is one of the oldest black TV stations.
Yes.
And largest on this level.
I remember when I was a teenager watching.
In America now. So we banging over here.
It's banging.
Just being here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
glad to be a part
don't
of
get
it.
enough recognition from my icons. But as far as Tommy back on that phase, maybe you can talk to him. We'll bring him into the studio sometime soon.
Yes, I've been talking to him about that. They're back out in Vegas this week.
Oh, yeah,
and
Vegas,
I talked to Thomas, and he said that they would be back next week. And I said, we got to get it on.
Yeah, we're going to get it on.
I mean, so they're coming. They're coming. Thomas Hitman Hearns and Thomas Bolden, which has been working with him. They're coming, and they're going to talk to the audience and tell the young men and women, you know, I'm for the women and they're for the guys, and they're going to have this recreation center where the young boys can go and get off some of that energy.
Well, I hope so.
Give them something to do, and help the young girls too.
And you're doing a lot of positive things too. You know, Rhonda, we're going to set up where she's able. We're going to have a spot for her to come in and maybe help young ladies. I don't just want to say etiquette because that sounds so old, but it is the etiquette and how you carry yourself.
It is.
And if you want to get in the industry, what it takes to do that and some other things.
Right.
Now that I got a partner, I'm going to work her just till her legs fall off. And so, I mean, that's my hope to do. She's like, what? She worked my legs off. I know she's looking at me. But at any rate, though, we're doing a lot of great things up here around it. If you want to give them a 10-second word of encouragement, encourage somebody in 10 seconds. What would you say to him?
I would just say the Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. Greater he that's in us than he that is in the world. And if God be for us, who can be against us? And no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper on this Friday. In Jesus' holy name. You are the head and not the tail. Just believe it. Like Believable Beauty believes you can be the best you can be. That's if you believe it, you can receive it and achieve it. Health, wealth, happiness to you, peace and love.
Well, that was 60 seconds. I hope you know that. Beautiful 60 seconds, though.
Okay.
And so that's what we're doing. We're speaking power into people's lives. We want to encourage the person that thought they couldn't.
Yes.
That thought they couldn't.
Right.
But let you know you can. Because I feel like everyone can reach a certain level of achievement, even if you downtrodden right now, even if you down and out. And I think the real ministry is about reaching out and helping people. So I got a special thing going on. For those community groups, if you have a community group, if you have a church, if you're doing something in the community good and positive,
okay,
I'm going to give you an opportunity. Come on our show.
Come on
talk
down.
about it. If you're doing something like feeding people.
Okay.
If you're doing something like clothing people, if you have outreach where you housing people, any of that.
Anything for the community that you're doing to give back.
We want to know about it.
We want to know about it.
We want to know about it. We know the negative things out here. We know it may not necessarily look like Washington or our government
is working for
I'll
us.
even say the president. It may seem like they're not working for us, but I'm going to tell you, she said something. When God be for
God be for us, who can be against us?
and he'll turn the thoughts right around.
He'll turn
even
it
with
around.
those that come to work and come against you,
Suddenly.
I believe that he can knock those thoughts down and turn them around.
Suddenly.
And turn them into something good. What was meant for your bad is going to be used for your good.
Right.
So if you out there, I want you to know something. Step up to your level of greatness. I want you to take a moment and challenge yourself. I'm challenging myself. Mine may be certain foods I eat I know not good for me. Yours may be cigarettes. Yours may be alcohol. Yours may be a drug addiction or affliction. I don't know what
might be
your problem
clothes,
may be.
shopping.
You may be a shopaholic.
Holic.
Oh my God, I had to look around.
I'm kind of like the president of that club.
But challenge your weakness this week.
Okay.
Whatever your weakness is, challenge your weakness this week.
And don't do it.
And if you smoke, just say, I'm not going to smoke today.
do it.
And you may still smoke a cigarette that day, but at least you're trying and you're recognizing your road to greatness, your step up to greatness.
One step at a time, like when you're moving. I was just talking to one of my god sister, Sue. She just moved, and my girlfriend, Creed, they just moved. And moving, the last time I moved, it was a year ago, and it almost took me out of here.
Really?
I mean, it was so much work. It's so much hard work. And so I told him, face it like one day at a time, one box at a time. And if you can do more than that, good. But start off each day doing one thing. If you can get by that one thing, then the next day you'll do 2 and then 3, and you can move on, just like I did when I had cancer. I couldn't walk. I had to teach myself to walk again. I started with a half a block, then another block,
Oh, Lord, look at
and and I had to learn how to even it's embarrassing, but I had to learn how to bathe myself again. But everything I had to do that was hard for me, I would just roll out of bed and just go for it, just do it, So I couldn't think about it, because if you think about it, that'll make you not want to do it. It'll make you, you'll dread it. But you can do it, like I said, and you always say, if you can get up, if you can look up, you can get up.
It's easier to get up when you're looking up
than
when you're looking down. Just try that sometime. So we ask you to keep looking up. We're going to have a message in a minute from our sponsors, Total Home Improvement, and some of the other sponsors that we have. But I just want to let you know this is your day, and we want you, if nothing else, remember, step into your greatness. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start now. To our Facebook family out there, I've been a little absent lately on Facebook, but we're filming live right now. I believe Kenny Ken filming with his camera.
Okay.
I'm going to make him switch up next half and use mine
use
so
your
they can
camera.
see us out there.
Okay.
He's clever like that. But Ken the plumber, he'll be on with me in the next half of the show, just talking about some community events and stuff. It's always a treat to have Rhonda F. Clark out here, international model.
Thank you.
We're going to be doing some things, getting ready to work with the Virgin Islands again next year. 2018, they start now.
I'm ready.
And so we want to be able to talk and communicate, and hopefully we can link some of the Detroit fashion industry there. We'll be having Silver Fox Furs on, Richard from at Silver Fox. We're going to be having a couple of the local clothing stores from here.
Richard is like a big brother to me.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Is it because he got all those mink coats and stuff?
Well,
right there?
that would be one of them, but he's family to me. I grew up up under him. He was one of my big brothers that looked out for me.
Right,
hey, Richard.
So
I
look,
love
you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back. You watching United Gospel Explosion TV. Don't go nowhere.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel.
Hey, we back. We were doing a lot of shifting around and moving quick back here. Kenny laughing because he was like
up?
in between sets at the TV station. Be crazy sometimes.
Yes.
Papers was floating in like a hurricane.
Fast.
Everything was going on. I hope y'all enjoyed the first segment. Around the clock, something else. And she came
yes.
smooth operator, and she came in with one of them 68 pimp hats on. You know, I know she a woman of God, but you remember them hats they used to wear, cocked to the side with the, and they had a feather coming out the side of it, going to the front. So that was Rhonda F. Clark doing the last segment.
Yes.
And she gone, but guess what?
We're here. We got their product too.
She left her oil up here. Around
It got to be important. She left that, you know.
She did it on purpose.
Yeah, did it on purpose. Women is smart
ABC always
like
be closing. So around the clock, I tell you. And so, hey, we getting it in out here, man.
Yes. It's a blessing to be here.
Ken the plumber.
Yes, I'm here. I'm thanking God that I made another day here, and to be with Mr. James Torrance II. You know, not the third,
my
but the
whole
second.
name up there, man.
Oh, I heard that.
That's my Facebook name too, y'all.
I was so excited.
Use 2 capital I's on the second, though. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
I to put the second. Should I put a 2 ND or should I put a 2 capital I's? So anyway, James Torrance with 2 capital I's. You can get me anytime. Came in and friend me and let me know what you're doing, what you want to do, and hopefully we can help make it. Kenny, you've been hanging out with us a while.
Yes.
You done seen a couple people come and go.
Yes, sir.
Now I want you to talk for a minute about the tenacity, the stick-wittedness, the attitude of being part of the team that doesn't quit. You've seen that happen. How important is that when you're working in this industry? You know, when you want to get involved with TV and film. I've seen you come in the cold on the bicycle.
Oh yeah.
Too, y'all, deep snow.
Through the blizzard. I've been through the blizzard. It's about just being focused and knowing what you want to do. Once you got that mentality set that you want to do, you keep trying, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Winter, sleep, snow, rain. You know, the new president. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna go ahead and you just go right in for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so proud of being here and being part of the TV show. I'm proud of Isaac Brown. You know, he as a young, he inspired me a little more to be up there too, for real, like that, like as a movie star. And Mr. James Torrance inspired me too as well. You know, and basically just go ahead, just keep trying, y'all, trying. And nothing beat but a try, for real.
Journey of 1,000 miles, they say. You can be walking 1,000 miles. You ain't going nowhere until you take the first step. You know what I'm saying? And so we appreciate that in you, Kenny, that you're speaking power in people's lives now. Ken the plumber ain't no joke. He here, y'all, but he ain't got to be here. He one of them guys that could have did the streets or the TV or college. You know, he can be all over the place. Then he got more jobs than the Mexican. Kenny do some everything. He be like, Mr. Torrance, today, you got anything? I say, well, we just painting houses today. I'm ready for that. He called me next, say, you got anything? I say, well, we riding the limos down there with Pastor Steve. I'm ready for that. I'm like, you got more jobs than the Mexican. Kenny ready to get down, y'all. And that's what we respect. And young people out there, if they have talent,
yes, any talent. Whatever y'all know, sing, dance.
We don't want no jugglers. Maybe we'll take a juggler if they, clean.
Mm-hmm. We take a juggler.
And then we juggling dirty stuff. You know what I'm
saying? that's what the Universal Circus for on September the 7th. Make sure y'all be there.
Universal Soul Circus, yeah.
Soul Circus.
Right. We'll probably be down there with some camera and crew down there interviewing a couple. Ooh, you want to go down there and interview somebody?
Yes, I would love to. It's another play come up with the Wiz too. The Wiz play August 26th. That's gonna be nice too. August 26th to 27th. You know, and the 28th.
Mm-hmm. And they just had the Fox Theater. I think it was at the Fox. It was the Black Business.
The B.O.B.
World Awards. And then last week we had B.O.B. Black-owned businesses. You know what was amazing when she was in here? The young lady, Sylvia Stewart, I think that's her name, but she's over B.O.B. And she came in and she said that the dollar, and I want y'all to hear this here, and I want y'all to hear this on Facebook too. The dollar in our community turns over like 6 hours. But in other communities, it turns over like 21 days.
That's a long time.
I mean, what I'm saying is, as soon as we get our money, we find some other nationality or race to give our money to.
Right, and that's
we don't spend money with each other.
Right.
And I don't know, it's because we ain't got enough businesses to spend it with, or if we just been trained to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people don't really want to like see their own culture come up, and I'm like, that's bold, y'all. We supposed to work together as a team, as a family, and support one another.
Sound like a self-hate.
Yeah,
Kind of like
support one another. If me and James Torrance got T-shirts made, come on down and check them out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all got something, we gonna buy from y'all.
T-shirts. Okay. I was thinking like a car dealership in the supermarket on my end. But we'll buy your T-shirts too, Kenny. I was thinking about like some big stuff like RJ got here, the whole TV station.
Oh, yeah.
You'd rather go and I'm saying apples being apples, oranges being oranges. If you're getting the same viewership from this station and another station of another persuasion.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this to be racist or anything. I'm just saying you got to learn to love ourselves.
Yes.
And if you get on this self-love thing, and I was on that hard last week, I was like, if you learn to love each other, all Jesus was saying was love each other. And then you can go and break some doors down and stuff, which I really do believe that. But I'm just saying that we were on that kind of hard, and the reason I was on it was because that's the situation that we find ourselves in. If our dollar is only turning around 6 hours, that means you got your check, right?
Yes.
And half of it deducted off right away. Like the car dealer don't even let you hold his money. He take his right out your check.
Right out the check, real fast.
Yeah, a lot of people take half of it right off the check. Then the other half, you go and give it to them.
Yeah.
I think we should take an extra hour, to go and find businesses like black-owned businesses to shop with. What do you think about that?
I think it's
worth the
great
extra
idea.
effort, or?
Yes, it is. It is worth the effort to know, and then to know how many businesses out there that we have. Not on a racist thing, trying to be racist with the other people, because the white folks, they cool too now. Chinese, but we want to get our business on the flow too, as BOB, and let y'all know that we can do it the same thing as they doing as well.
Mm-hmm. So black-owned business shopping, that's something we're going to be putting down. And another thing, I'm going to tell people this, get the app. Can you guys out there that know what's going on Facebook, get the app, WHPR.com, TV33.
Yes.
TV33.
TV33.
WHPR.com. Now you say it, Kenny, because they'll listen to you.
TV33. WHPR.com.
If you get that app and download it, it's free in your phone, then you can watch this show all over the country.
All over the country.
Not just statewide, but I was down in the islands on my apps. Hey, what's happening,
Virgin Islands.
People actually talk back to me from here. Yeah.
Ooh, shout out to K Victoria, too.
K Victoria, wow. She was a Virgin Island queen at a young age, and now she's a huge she's in the movies, and she's doing some things in Cali now and spreading her brand out. But the Virgin Islands, I think, is a major link. Well, I know it's a major link to this station as far as RJ and Henry goes, because they got a Virgin Island station right here in Detroit that sisters this TV station. And K Victoria is just something special. You guys look out. Her new album is called Lucky 7. So y'all get it in with her.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky 7. It's almost
7.
like shooting dice, but still, though, it's hot. And in there, it's very positive, man. She's picking up some things. And beautiful young lady from the islands. And hopefully, when she comes in town, we're going to get her right here in the seat and get her on interview. Well, you'll be sitting where I'm sitting. She'll be sitting where you sitting. I'll be sitting somewhere else.
Yes.
But it's going to work.
Yes.
You're going to be there, though, Kenny. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen. If nothing else, Kenny, send them off with a word of encouragement that that they're loved. God loves everybody the same to me, that they love and they can make it happen.
Yes, y'all know that y'all got it in y'all. It's in y'all heart. It's in our culture. It's all in our bloodline to do the best that you can, and always make it 120% at what you do. If you don't think that you're good, make it for sure that you know you're good. Practice. Every night, practice hard. Ask somebody, how do I do with this? How do I do with that? Like comedy. I'm really not even all that funny, but I'm going to be funny tonight. All I got to do is keep on practicing. I'm going to go ahead and do what I got to do.
Kenny, you got a show tonight. Where's it at, Kenny? Where you at tonight?
Oh, yeah, I got a show. It's down there, It's
forget what the show
14
at, y'all. That's how funny
07.
he is. You understand what I'm saying?
Came straight from Hollywood. And I ain't talking about Hollywood, the state. I'm talking about the Hollywood video store.
Oh,
You always
okay.
catch
I
me
thought you
there.
were talking about Hollywood clothers, but Kenny in Hollywood, he getting down, man. He making it happen. Y'all keep staying tuned. Listen, I just want to let you know that we can do all things. And the Bible let us know we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Now, you can put that in any way you want. I'm just putting it in real life. Put it in your longevity. Put it in the things you're doing out there, Facebook crowd. We can do all things, and have that mentality when you go into something. We ain't going down, broke down. I can't do nothing. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Look, you guys, you've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV. I know our time is coming up to go. We just want to let you know and tell you, look here, get out there and love somebody. Call one of your family members you ain't talked to in a while and say, hey, brother, hey, uncle, even if it's been a year, break down them walls. Let's love each other.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Be seeing you next week. Got a great show. Peace.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God, and I'm